So for this one, we're going to use just a regular flannel shirt. As you see, it's kind of big on me, and I want to take in the sides, so it's a little more form-fitting to me. And we're just taking the sides right there, and then we're going to take on the sleeves as well. Just take a little bit off so that way it's not too loose. We're also going to use elastic to put on the sleeves, so it gives a little bit more of a decoration. It's not just plain and drab, and it'll just add a little bit more to the shirt rather than just plain. We'll start off by pinning the sides just as you had measured when you were taking in the shirt when you had it on, and just kind of pin it to how far you want to take it in, and then just pin it all the way around, up the side and around the underarm and under the sleeve where you're going to take it in from your arm. So then we'll use the elastic to just kind of figure out where you want on the sleeve, just to get an idea of where you want to put it, and then measure it if you want with yourself. I just use the lines on the shirt to kind of give myself a measurement. So you'll start at the end of the sleeve or wherever is comfortable for you, and you'll sew along the side of the sleeve, and you're going to continue all along up until you get about till the thick of the sleeve, the seam, and you can stop right there, and then you can continue from the other side instead of going over the thick seam, and just continue on and go all the way back down, so that way you can go back and then you can go over that thick seam and slowly as you can, and just go over it so that way you don't break your needle, and you'll have the same measurements of where you sewed before. So you'll take your elastic and you just kind of figure out where you want to put it on the sleeve of your shirt, and then you just take the other part of the long elastic and measure it out so that way you'll have the same lengths in the pieces of the elastic. And this is going to be the hard part. You'll have to make sure that all the excess shirt underneath where you're going to sew is out and away from where you're going to sew, so you don't sew it together. And you'll just kind of sew the ends to secure it so that when you pull on it, it doesn't come apart from the fabric. So you just kind of start sewing, and you're going to pull the fabric as you sew along so that when you let go of it, that's how the ruching effect is going to come out from your sleeve, is when you're pulling. So for the hem of the shirt, since mine was cut, I go ahead and set it to the zigzag, and I folded the shirt as far as up as I wanted it, and then I just kind of sewed along with the zigzag. So on the other side of the shirt, you'll just kind of have this decoration, and that way your hems won't fray each time that you wash it. And now I have a cute shirt that is form-fitting to me, and it's not so big, and you see the sides, they have the little ruching effect and add a little decoration, and the sleeves aren't just drab, and the end as well is nice and hemmed, and it's not frayed like it was before. And so now I have a cute little shirt that I didn't have to throw out.